Hello, I've got a box. Sorry about the delay. I was held up with printing something. I shouldn't have said 5 minutes. Although most people know me, if I say 5 minutes, I probably mean half an hour. But there we go. I'm just waiting for my iPad to catch up, which was another thing. I got to my desk all ready to show you, and then I remembered I need my iPad to make sure I can see if people are talking to me. And my iPad's really old, and it's iPad 2, so it's really old, and so it's taking its time. Hi Amira, I'm just waiting for my iPad to catch up. So at the moment I'm standing on a stool so that I can see my phone, which isn't brilliant, because it's always a little bit darker on a Facebook Live. But I have a box here, and it's full of lovely goodies, and it's full of new goodies, and all I've literally done is open the box and take out my order. Oh, I meant to black out my address. Let me just do that, because I haven't done it. There was a reason. There we go. All sorted, all blacked out. Still not on the iPad, but I'll carry on. So here we are. So all I did was remove the order form, and here we go. So exciting! It's like Christmas. So what have we got here? So I bought some blends. They're nothing new, just new colours to me. Got mint macaron there and a bit of Highland heather. I sort of fill every order with a couple of those. Oh, and I bought myself some dimensionals. Oh, and that's a new thing. So what we've got is we've got an early release of a new suite that's going to be in the annual catalogue, and it's called the Ornate Garden Suite. And as demonstrators, we get the chance to order them early. They're available to everybody from the 1st of April to the 31st of May, and then they'll be in the annual catalogue. So I bought the lot. You can get the whole suite for £27.75, £127.75, and one of the reasons why I'm showing you is that demonstrators can get them now, but you can also get them in a starter kit. So if you wanted to take advantage of the joining offer that's currently on during celebration, you can order £130 worth of products. So you can order this entire suite, plus you get to choose another stamp set of your choice from the catalogue, plus you get the mini trimmer, plus you get the sample pack of DSP, and you pay £99. That's all you pay. So you can see the bargain that you will get. Now you could order up to £130, so that gives you the chance to spend another £2.75. Now there's nothing in the catalogue for £2.75, but 25 even. But if you pop over to the clearance rack, you will find some doilies on the clearance rack, which would actually go really well with this DSP and this suite. And I do have them, but I couldn't find them. So I did look, and I thought, I'm already taking ages, so I don't want to delay any longer. Oh, and now my iPad has decided that it is going to work, almost there with it. So who else have I got? Hi Louise! So let's get on. So what we've got in this suite is 2 bundles. We've got the Ornate Thanks stamp set, which coordinates with the Ornate Borders dies, and we've also got Ornate styles. So we've got an Ornate style stamp set which coordinates with the Ornate layer dies, plus an embossing folder, plus some ribbon, plus some gems. So let's take a closer look. Of course, you don't have to buy the entire suite. You can buy them in their little bits and get whichever you want. Now, if I press on my unboxing now, I should be able to see myself. I just need to take the volume off. Hi, so I've got Melissa as well from Wisconsin. Hi Chris. So let's have a look at them. So first of all we've got this bundle. Let's get the right dies. Ornate borders. So let's have a look at this bundle. Let's put that away. I've got some of the new Celebration as well. Look at that. I said I'd take my order form out and then I go and leave it on there. Okay, so so this stamp set is photopolymer. So we've got thank you, so grateful, thanks, and then we've got this beautiful script, so you can make up lots and lots of sentiments using this. So why thank you, seriously thank you, ever so much, thank you ever so much, from the bottom of my heart, I'm so grateful. I wasn't sure how to, I suppose, say thanks. Thanks for everything. Just wanted to say, I guess, thank you, or I'm so grateful. Your kindness is so loved. You made my day. So here's a card for all your help. You're amazing, from all of us, and for all you do. So I love this script, and I just think that'll be just fabulous. And as it's photopolymer, it'd be easy to line up the script with you know, to make up whatever it is you want to say. And then we've got this Ornate borders dies, which I am very excited about. So let's have a look at them. Let's have a look-see. Get it out. Oh, fingers and thumbs, fingers and thumbs. Take it out. Didn't want to rip that. I reuse these for all sorts of things. So it says we've got 9 dies in here. Let's have a look at them. Look at that. So we've got a sort of stitched scalloped with circles coming out die that you can put on the edge. If we look at the flyer, you can cut that on an edge, which is really cute. And then we've got one with flowers, so you can see those two sort of edges there. I will be playing with all of these to show. So I am into my mini albums, as you'll know, and I'm currently making a junk journal. These would be fabulous edges to pages. Then we've got this that cuts out, so this would be beautiful accent somewhere. It sort of cuts out there. And then you've got another one. No, that one doesn't cut it. That one cuts into a page, but I think you can use this edging to cut it out. I think that might go round it to cut it out. Yeah, that side. So you could cut this out as a whole, or cut it on the edge of a page and then cut this out and it would slot in, which would be a really nice effect. Then you've got this as well that stays in the page. Again, these would just be beautiful for the edges of pages in a journal. Absolutely beautiful. And that which cuts completely out. The tape on these, this is why I usually take them straight off and I put them on a magnetic sheet, because I can't be doing with that. These are beautiful, and these are flat flowers there, as you can see, but then you've got these little flowers here that I'm assuming, looking at that, they'll cut out and sit in here, so you've got a bit of a 3D effort going on. So absolutely gorgeous. And you've got some samples there where they've mixed and matched using the sentiments with the dies. I just love them. I love the stamps, Ali. Yeah, they are. I really love them. I love the handwriting sort of font, and I just think they'll just be beautiful to use. Can't wait. And I think things like "you're amazing." Now I say that to my kids all the time and friends, and so I can just see me using that in one of my mini albums or something, and like seriously. So like when something goes wrong, seriously. So yeah, I really like that. Yeah, so I am super excited about this, and I can't wait to start playing. And I'm going on holiday, and I was like, yeah, great timing. So I shall be playing for the rest of the day, and I'm getting lots of things created. Can't put that one in. It's just like, once you take them out, I can't get them back, which is another good reason for using a magnetic sheet. So what have we got? So the stamp set is £17. So that's cheap as chips, isn't it, really? £32 for the die set, and of course you can buy them as a bundle and save 10%, so that's £44 for the bundle. Okay, so then let's have a look at the next bundle, which, if I get the right page, it was this that delayed me printing this off. Now this, I am so excited. I can't wait to look at this. Put them back. So we've got, look at those florals. Now what they've done is a little bit like what they did with like painted poppies. So you've got one stamp set that's just images, and then one stamp set with the sentiments, and they've both got dies. So this is a cling mount stamp. So that's a really big stamp there that we've got with those florals on. There is one in the new mini catalogue that's like a, I mean it's bigger than this, but it's a full page of florals, which I've seen loads of cards with that I really like, and it's like, I don't need it now, I've got this. And although it's smaller, it's a nice manageable size. I quite like that. It's got lovely detail. It's got these lines in it. You can see probably on that's a bit bigger. So it's got little lines in the florals. So beautiful for colouring, and you can see some examples of colouring there. And I'm in love with that daisy. Absolutely love it, and I really like this, and I can see that on a journaling card. So, and I love these accents, which again would be beautiful on journaling cards. Now let's look at these dies, which is possibly what I'm most excited about. So this stamp set's 20, this die set's 34, the bundle to save 10% is £48.50. Now if you buy the whole suite like I did, it already takes into account the 10% off that you get for the bundles as well. And if you buy the whole suite, you only have to enter one order number, which is just brilliant, I think. So that's all I did, just put the one order number in, and it was all there for me. So we have got 8 dies, and look at that. I love layering dies. I love the stitch effect, and I am just going to get the stitch rectangles and see if they go with it. I am hoping, got my fingers crossed, that they will coordinate with these stitched rectangles, which as you can see are on magnetic sheets. So yep, that looks like that will go inside that one. I think that would overlap ever so slightly on it. That one's a little bit big for that one, but the small one seems to work. Now inside that one, will one of these, no, that one's too big, so maybe the smaller one. Yep, that looks like that fits inside. I'm so excited, so excited. And so therefore let's have a look at this second biggest one. Yep, it looks like that second biggest one will go on the inside of that one or on the outside of that one. And then that one, you could put that one on the inside of it. You get quite a big sort of border if you didn't want to use that one. So that's absolutely brilliant. And then these ones won't fit with those. These are a little bit, you could put that one on the inside. But this one's already got its own little stitched rectangle to go with that anyway. So I am absolutely delighted. So we've got, let's put these out of the way, don't want to confuse people. I'm thinking you'll get that. So you've got this beautiful outline here, then you've got this ornate frame, and they will cut them out solid, so they don't cut out the inside, they cut them out solid. If you want the inside cut out, then you need to use the other die. So these are matching, the edges are matching, brilliant for putting a sentiment in. And then you've just got this really pretty die, which I imagine cuts in. Oh, it does. So this cuts in and stays in. Stunning, stunning. Already got ideas. They are in my head, floating around. As with that one, that will cut in as well. You can see that on there, that cuts in and stays in. And then you've got this lovely thinner stitch rectangle, which is brilliant for some of the sentiments, and it will go with sentiments from the other stamp set. Let me look. So if we look at the other stamp set, look at that. You got a stitched rectangle that fits that, thank you. Brilliant. And it can fit the So Grateful as well. It's got a bit more space around it. Absolutely love it. And I imagine if I bring back these, so if you've got this set, you might be able to, you could do the thanks with that one. That will fit. Not quite the So Grateful. Maybe that one. Not quite. The one bigger. Yeah, that will fit the So Grateful. Just be quite a bit of space around it, but you can cut out the thanks quite well, and you could use some of these for those sayings here as well. Some of them will fit in if you wanted to do that quite nicely. You just need to play with what you've got and it will work. So I think it gives this a little bit of an extra bit of life as well. And you can probably, I've put them away now, bring them back. You could cut just a stitch rectangle around that one quite nicely. That will work. Oh, that one's already got one on it. But you could do a different shape around it if you wanted to. So, yeah, versatility. I do like that. Stretching your stash. That's what we want to see. Okay, so, yeah, absolutely beautiful. And you can see from the samples here that they have indeed used the stitch rectangles to cut out that bigger frame to sit that big flower on the inside, which was what made me think it would work, because when I spied that I went, it'll coordinate, double my money. So yeah, super excited for that one. So that clearly doesn't belong. That's from the other set. So put these back, get my magnetic sheets, get them sorted. So put that back in the set from whence it came and belongs. So that is lovely. So that's those two sets, and I can't wait to start stamping and colouring with that. Colour beautifully with blends, colour beautifully with watercolours. So we've got the watercolour pencils, or you can use your inks. So very excited, very indeed. So next we have an embossing folder that goes with it. I do love me embossing folders. I think they just make a card really extra special. So let's get this out, get rid of that. So you can see from the picture that it's quite floral. Fold that over, might show up better on that backing there. I'm not sure that that's showing up on camera. I think it is a bit. You can see the florals in that. You can see on this picture what it is. So quite dainty and delicate, and it's the same flower shapes as you've got in these dies here. So that sort of matches beautifully. So quite like that. So that's £8.25. Quite normal for our embossing folders. And then we've got some ribbon and some gems. So this ribbon here, not ribbon, gems even. So these are gilded gems, and they're opaque gold. Fancy. So get them out. So you've got 3 rows there of the big ones, 3 of the middle size, and 3 of the littles. So, and they're sort of faceted. Can't even say it. You know what I mean. So they're sort of shaped beautifully. So they're quite stunning. Quite stunning. Like them. And then we've got a combo rip. Oh, these are £6.50. And then we've got a combo ripping pack, which is £6.50, which is a good price for 2 reels of ribbon. You get 5 yards, 4.6 metres in each. Now, when I first saw these, I thought they were going to be like the narrow ribbon that we had before. Can't find my snips. Oh, it's because I took it downstairs. I was doing a little bit of... There we are. I was doing a little bit of planning a project in front of the telly last night, so I had them downstairs for that. Planning a project for some DSP that I don't have yet. So that's forward planning. Yes, I thought it was going to be half the size of this, but it's not, and it feels sort of cotton actually, which is nice. So it's not shiny. The sort of edges are where the where it's sort of raised slightly, but it does feel like it's sort of cotton like that. And then so that's terracotta tile. So that's one of the 2019-2021 in colours, which are around until 2021 next year. And then this is Old Olive, which I do love. So that's really, really nice as well. And I like the fact that we've got two colours, 2 spools of ribbon. I like value for money. So that's fantastic. And then of course we have some coordinating DSP, which will be at the bottom of the box, of course. So let's get the DSP out and have a good look at that, because there's something really exciting in this DSP pack. So here we are. Look at that. And of course the flowers match the flowers in the stamp set. So this is Ornate Garden Speciality Designer Series paper. So with the word speciality, you know there's going to be something on this paper to make it extra special. So I'm assuming there's going to be some foiling on it. Let me tell you that yes, it's got some gold foiling. Obviously it's gold because we've got some gold gems. And so the colours in this are early espresso, gold, mint macaron, which is why I bought the mint macaron blends. Then we've got old olive, terracotta tile, whisper white, and a brand new in colour. So I can only assume that it's the yellow. That's what I'm assuming, because these colours are a variation of terracotta tile, unless it's this red bit here. I could just assume it's a yellow. Could be wrong. Doesn't tell you what the in colour is. It just says it is. I'm not sure if I read it was yellow or I'm assuming. So there we go. Beautiful sheet there. Stunning. Love it. Let's have a look at the other side, shall we? Dun dun dun. Oh, that's cute. So that's a nice cute colour on the other side. I'll probably go with this one. But I have got, you've got, yeah, 2 sheets of each, so it's 6 designs. 2 sheets of each. So there we go. Lovely, the lovely Daisy. I think this will go with Daisy Lane as well, and Daisy Delight stamp sets. As a matter of fact, I could just have a little reach. So yes, I thought that Daisy looked familiar. So it's very similar to that Daisy there in Daisy Delight. So those would match really nicely. Hi Fran. And where's my Daisy Delight? The Daisy Delight is out because I've been using it, which means it's in the mess that's to my left, so I ain't pulling that out. Right, now let's see what's in the side of this one. So it's another nice plain. I like that. I can see myself a little bit of distressing around that lovely colour for junk journaling and shabby chic. Get a little bit of crumb cake on that, take the colour down. Beautiful. So yeah, liking that. Oh, quite a lot of mint macaron going on there. Not sure that's my favourite, but very nice. And you've got those little flowers there which go with the stamp sets. Flowers. That one. Quite nice. You could fussy cut that out. Not that I would, but you could. Some people really like it and find it relaxing. Yeah, I don't. And then you've got the flowers here in the dies as well. So let's see what's on the other side of this. There's the gold. That's what we've been waiting for. Where's this gold foiling they've promised us? That's lovely. That reminds me of the paper we had at Christmas a bit, so I really like that. So not so fussed on that. Love this. So I think this will be the side I'll be using in this. So beautiful. Love it. Reminds me a little bit sort of Indian. My friend's in India at the moment. She was sharing some pictures of some of the amazing sights she's seen. That does remind me of a ceiling. Love it. And then we've got this one. Again, wouldn't be my favourite, but I actually could see this as sort of like a retro sort of 1950s sort of vintage sort of thing. It sort of makes me feel of summer dresses from vintage times, both of those actually. So now I'm looking at it in a new light and I'm thinking, actually, yeah, could go with that. And wow, just what, so I won't be wasting my time on that one. I'll be using this one. How beautiful. And another reason I got my alcohol markers, I could get some of those coloured in. That's just beautiful. And it will go with this stamp set here as well. So lovely. Absolutely Whew, knock your socks off that, doesn't it? I just think that's lovely. What do you think? I think it's gorge. Really, really nice. So then we've got this one. Oh, I quite like that one. Reminds me of a dress that I saw one of my little baby relatives wearing. Beautiful, one of my nieces. It was a much darker red, but very, very similar. Now this one's going to have gold foiling on the back, innit? Are we ready? Ooh. Oh, I like that. With the mint macaron. Oh, that's just beautiful. And is that the same swirly pattern? There it is. So gorgeous. Love it. Is that the last sheet? Or have we got one more to get excited about? We've got one more to get excited about. Oh, I like that. I'm kind of put in mind of the daisy paper we had a few years ago when Daisy Delight first came out. I could be completely wrong because I never actually bought paper. But I really like that, and I am in love with that stamp. So yellow's not my favourite colour, but I do quite like that. I'm not sure if we've got a yellow that colour, so maybe that's the new one. Really like pale yellow. Don't mind that so much. And what's on the other side? Oh, look. That's lovely as well. So let's get all the foiled sheets out together and have a look at them, because that is what I'm most excited about. So we've got that one, and that one, and that one, and that one. So we've got four of the 6 are foiled, 2 of them aren't. So you get 2 sheets of each of these. Look at that foiling. That's beautiful. So 2 in Whisper White and Gold, and so that'll be Old Olive, and that'll be Mint Macaron. Just beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Definitely going to enjoy these papers. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. So that's it. That is this beautiful new suite that could be yours for £99. Not only would you get the suite, you could add them doilies I mentioned that would match beautifully, because there's an Old Olive in it, there's Grapefruit Grove in it, forgotten, I think it's one of the blues, maybe a yellow, but I did look them up and they would go in. Plus you get your 6x6 sampler sheet, plus you get the mini trimmer, plus you get to choose another stamp set of your choice as well. So but that's if you join up before the end of the month in the current joining offer. Right, so now let's look at some of the new celebration stuff that I got. So what did I get? I got some boring Whisper White, so you don't want to see that, so put that away. So I bought some silver foil, because I don't have silver foil, and I got this new foiled speciality sheet, which is why I bought the silver foil. Got 2 packs. I was going to get the new mail stamp set, but it was on back order and I wouldn't get it in time to do out with, so I thought I'll get 2 packs of these. So this is the Flowering Foil Speciality Paper, which is free with a £40 order. What we got? Thanks, Jez. You answered all the questions I was thinking. Must have read my mind. Super, can't wait for mine to arrive. Yeah, it's brilliant. It's just beautiful, Pat. Yeah. Were you thinking about the rectangle dies as well? Because that's what I was thinking. Now look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. And you can colour these. I've seen people fussy cut them out. Might not bother with that myself. Now you get 3 sheets. Yeah, so you've got 4 designs with 3 sheets. So that's copper and silver, I believe. Is it copper and silver? I'm assuming it is. I've got the copper. Oh no, it's rose gold. Oh, I beg your pardon. It's rose gold, not copper. So that's lovely. And then we've got this sort of grid thing going on. So that one's rose gold and silver together. This one's just rose gold. Yeah, rectangle dies pack. Yeah, that's what I thought. As soon as I saw it, I thought it will fit them, and it does. And then that's just silver. So those are gorgeous. And normally these speciality papers are a bit thicker, but I'm not sure that that is any thicker. Might be slightly. I know we had some a few years ago that really was thicker. Let me find it. So we had this one a few years back. Yeah, it's not as thick as this one. That one's definitely thicker. That one's more like cardstock. This one's more like our DSP. And you can see the difference in the colours of the whites as well. That, where's my Whisper White? So if we bring in Whisper White, that goes more with the Whisper White really well, whereas this one didn't. It's more like Very Vanilla actually, that one, isn't it? So yeah, that one fits perfectly with Whisper Whites, what you want. Put those away. So got ideas in my head for these as well. That's what I was designing last night, something that I would make with these sheets. Even though I didn't have them, I was thinking about what I'd do with them. So let's put that away. And then the other thing is these vellums. So I'm going to have to split this back. So again, free with a £45 order. Now if you get the starter kit, you don't get celebration, but you do with your first order. So if you join up now, then it would still be celebration by the time your order came through, and you have to wait 7 days before you can place an order, and then when you do, you get 20% off. So that's a bargain. Pull it out, don't like them sheets anyway. So with this, you've got Pool Party, Purple Posy, and Soft Sea Foam. So how many sheets? Two of that. Is it 2 of each? 2 of that. 2 of that. Yeah. So you've got 6 12 by 12 sheets, and they've all got this lovely embossed dotty thing. Let me get Whisper White again. Get a sheet of Whisper White so you can see it better. And like, there we go. How pretty. How pretty would that be? So again, I was thinking of my junk journaling as well, which I think that would go really well with. So that's the Purple Posy, which I haven't used enough of, so I will be now I've got this. Playing with my Purple Posy. I think I did when it first came out, and then I've kind of not so much. And then this green, and I've already forgotten what green colour it is. That's pretty, like that. What colour is it? Soft Sea Foam. Yep, I can see it now. Let's check the blue. It's Pool Party in it. Yeah. So there we go. Some nice Soft Sea Foam. That's lovely, and it's quite thick vellum as well, which is usable. And then we've got the Pool Party as well. So a little bit of inking over the top of that to colour the dots that are raised. That would be beautiful. So that's that. So there you have a little sneak peek of something coming new, and some current stuff. These speciality papers are just stunning, and they're free, so why not get an order in. There we go. These, gorgeous. So £45 gets you one of these paper packs free. £90 gives you them both. So so yeah, and I think this new suite that they brought out is gonna be a huge hit. Just absolutely stunning, the things on this. And so I am gonna love you and leave you now, and get creating so that I can make some samples with this to show you how fab it is. Okay, so thanks for joining me. Hope you've enjoyed that little sneak peek that I've given you, and yeah, get in touch if you were tempted by this, and joining my team, and I'll have to give you some more information if you need any, and so just drop me a line. You can message me or you can email me, nigezza@gmail.com. Okay, thanks again, see you soon.